Hello students, welcome you all. My name is Parul, your computer teacher. I welcome you all. I hope you all are fine. So as you all know that student, in my previous video, I have started with our chapter 3, that is more about MS Access. I hope you must have seen that. So basically in today's video also we're going to continue with our chapter 3 only, that is more about MS Excel. Okay, so now I think you all know that in my previous video, or you can see that in this chapter we have talked about few topics like what is query, how we can create a query on single table, or how we can create query on multiple tables, then how we can setting up a relationship between two tables, right, through a primary key. Then we build a relationship. After that we have talked about that how we can delete a relationship. Okay, so I believe you must have seen that video and it has been clear whatever the topics just now I have told you. So now in this video session we're going to discuss few more topics of this chapter. Okay, so let's have a look the topics that what I'm going to cover in this video session. Yes students, so these are the topics that what I am going to cover in today's video session. The first one is specifying simple criteria in a query. Okay, how we can create a criteria, or you can say how we can create a simple criteria in a query. Then we have talked about forms, then how we can create forms, then the components of the form screen, and editing the records through a form. So these are the topics that what I'm going to cover in this video session. Okay children, so now I shall start with my first topic, that is how to specify the simple criteria in a query. Yes, so specifying the simple criteria in a query. So what we have to do, first of all we have to open the required database and open the query table created in the design view. Okay, first of all we need to open the database, means whatever the tables we have created and the query table that what we have created, that we need to open in the design view. Okay, then under the field maths in the criteria row, enter the condition that is greater than equal to 80. What does this mean? That means the table that what I have created, in that table one field is there with the name that is maths, and in that field I have to put the criteria. They means whatever the marks is going to be entered in this field, that marks has to be greater than equals to 80. वो या तो 80 या 80 से ज़्यादा होंगे. So this is the criteria that what I'm going to put in the maths field. Clear? So now after that, after putting the criteria, save the changes made to the query table. Okay, and then close the design view, and then double click on the query icon in the navigation pane to run the query. Means once you set the query, okay, or you can say once you set the criteria in the maths field, then after that you need to save by clicking on the save button. Okay, then close the design view, and then you can see in the query icon in the navigation pane that if you are putting any number less than 80, okay, then it will generate an error in the maths field. Why? Because I have already set the criteria, means whatever the marks I'm going to enter in the maths field, that mark should be greater than equal to 80. Clear? So this is the meaning of specifying simple criteria in a query. Okay, like you all can see here that this is my table, right? Means first table is my marks table, then student table, and then this is the query 1. So in my student query 1 table, it's showing the name of the student. Okay, then marks in maths, then science, then English, then computer, and then social studies. These are the marks out of 100. So now what we have discussed just now, that in the case in the field maths, we are going to put the criteria that marks entered in this field should be greater than equal to 80. Okay, so like you can see here that this is the table, okay, and this is the criteria row. So in the maths field, okay, I have put the condition, that is marks entered should be greater than equal to 0. Okay, means under the field maths, इस फील्ड मार्क्स के नीचे जहाँ पे आपको क्राइटेरिया रो मिलेगी, ओवर देयर यू नीड टू एंटर दिस पर्टिकुलर क्राइटेरिया दैट मार्क्स हैज़ टू बी ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 80, एंड वंस यू एंटर द क्राइटेरिया देन सेव द changes. Yes, so now we shall talk about our next topic, that is form. So what is form in database, that we're going to discuss. So as you can see here, what is written, that a form is a database object that allow us to add, update and edit data in a table. Okay, a form is a kind of a database object, okay, that allow us, means whatever the tables that we have already created in the database. So in case of form, whatever the changes we're going to apply in a form, the same is going to be reflected in that particular table. ओके, मीन्स फॉर्म क्या है, जो भी आपने टेबल अपने एक्सेस में बना रखे हैं, एमएस एक्सेस में या अपने डेटाबेस में आपने बनाए हैं. ओके, सो इन दैट if you want to add something, if you want to update something, if you want to edit any data, so that you can add it in a form in the table. Okay, that is what written, that a form is a database object that allow us to add, update and edit data in a table. Means whatever the data we have entered in our table, so in that we can add, update and edit the records. Okay, so this is the meaning of forms in MS Access. Now I'm going to show you how it looks like. So this is basically a form. You can see here that a form created for a query table, means this is a query table with the name, accounts, data entry, and this is the form. Okay, as you can see that these are the fields representing here. So whatever, if I want to add new record, I can add. If I want to change some record, I can. If I want to update, suppose if the account number is mentioned and that I need to update, so that I can also do that. Okay, so this is about the form, how it generally looks alike. Clear? So now we're going to talk about how we can create the forms, creating forms in MS Access. So how we can do that? Select a table or a query in the navigation pane that you want to use as a data source. As a data source for the form, click on the create tab, means from which table, okay, you want to create the form, like whether it is a student table, whether it is a marks table, okay, whatever the tables that whatever you have created in MS database or in MS Access, you need to first of all select the table or a query in the navigation pane. Navigation pane, you all know that the line or the, you can say, appearing on the left hand side, that is our navigation pane. Okay, so you need to first of all select a table or query in the navigation pane that you want to use as a data source for the form. Okay, then click on the create tab. Once you select the table, then go to the create tab. Then in the form group, select the form button. Then in the form group, you will getting an option that is form button. So once you click on form button, a new form will open up in the layout view. जैसे ही आप फॉर्म बटन पे जाके क्लिक करोगे, आपका फॉर्म ऑटोमेटिकली जनरेट हो जाएगा एंड जो फॉर्म आपका अपीयर होगा, दैट व्यू इज कॉल्ड एज लेआउट व्यू. Okay, because that is the by default view in which your form will gonna open up. Okay, yeah, so you all can see here that I have clicked on which tab, that I have clicked on the create tab. Then in the form group, I'm getting this option, that is form option. So once I click over here, then my form will gonna open up. As you can see here that this is the form, that how it is appearing. So in the navigation pane, you need to just select the table, like here the table selected as marks table, so automatically it's appearing with the name, that is marks table, and this is the layout of the form. Okay, a form has generally three views. One is form view, in which we can only view the form. Okay, second is layout view, in which by default it will gonna open, and the third is design view, in which we are editing the data or the records. Okay, so this is about what is form, or how we can create the forms in the MS Access. So I hope till this much it has been clear to you. Okay, like as you can see here that in the marks table, the first field is ID, then the student name, then it's asking for the student ID, then maths marks in out of 100, then science marks out of 100, then English marks out of 100. So these boxes are the fields in where you can enter the data. These are the fields that it automatically takes from the table, means from which table you have selected, and it is appearing in the form. Please make sure whatever the changes you are going to do here, means अगर आप यहाँ पे जाके कोई भी data डाल रहे हो, means you are adding some new record, or you are updating the records, or you are you can say added the records, so that will gonna be reflected in the table as well. Clear? Please don't think that whatever I'm doing here, that will shown here only, it will not gonna be updated in the table. It automatically gets updated in the table. Why? Because the form has already been generated from the table only. Clear, children? Yes, so now we're going to talk about our next topic, that is components of form screen. Okay, so now we have already discussed about what is form in MS Access. So now we're going to discuss about the components. Okay, so now the first one is title bar. So title bar always holds the title. So that is what written here, that is title bar showing the form title. Okay, then comes to the caption and labels. Caption, or you can say the label, that describes the data entered in the text boxes. After this I'm going to show you that which row or which particular thing is called this title bar or what is called this caption or label. Okay, this specification is written here that you need to see. First of all, that title bar holds the title, then caption and label that describes the data entered in the text box, means किस डेटा फील्ड में मुझे कौन सा डेटा एंटर करना है, दैट रिप्रेजेंट्स बाय द कैप्शन. ओके, देन कम्स टू द डेटा टेक्स्ट बॉक्सेस, मीन्स द फील्ड वेयर डेटा इज एंटर्ड एंड इज linked to the fields in the table, means where a user has to click and then enter the data. That particular field is called as the text boxes. Okay, and that text boxes is linked to the field in the table. Okay, then comes to the navigation control button. Navigation control button used to move within the records of our table, means there are one particular buttons are there at the bottom of this form window. Over there you can see there are few navigation button that you need to click so that you can navigate within the record of the table. Navigate means we can move within the record of the table. So these are the basically few components of the form screen that what we have discussed just now. These are the only four you can say the components of the form screen. Yes, so these are the components of the form screen, as this is my form. As you can see here, that first field, it contains the title bar. So this is the title bar that's showing the form title, and the name of the form is the marks table. Okay, means this is the title. Okay, form title. Then these are the captions. So title bar showing the form title, and these are the caption like this ID. In this field we have to mention the ID, then student name, then means here we have to mention the student name, the student ID, then this maths out of 100, then science out of 100, then English, then computer, then social study. So means what are these? These are the captions or the labels, or you can say the field's name. Okay, that describes the data entered in the text boxes. Then comes to the next is next component, that is text boxes. These field, as you can see that these boxes, these are the text field where data has to be entered, and this is linked to the fields in the table. Okay, then these are the navigation control button. Okay, as you can see that once you click over here, then it goes to the previous record, then click here, then next record. Okay, then when you click this button, then this is called as the new record button. After this we are going to discuss about the navigation between records. Okay, so these four are the components of the form screen. So I hope now this has been clear to you. What are the components, which field or which part is called the title bar, what is text boxes, what data we have to enter in the text boxes, what are captions or field. That I think now this has been clear to you. And navigation record button always located at the bottom of the form window. Okay. Yes, so now we shall talk about our next topic, that is navigation between records. As I have told you that after this I am going to discuss. So what is the meaning of navigation? Navigation means moving within the form table. Okay, so now we can move and we can view and move through the various records by using the different navigation buttons situated at the bottom of the form window. We can view, हम देख सकते हैं, and we can move through the various record. Means right now few records are there. Okay, as you can see that these are the records. So in these records we can view as well as we can move through the various record. Okay, by using these navigation buttons. Clear? So now we shall discuss about the few navigation button. That is, first one is the first record. When click, move to the first record of the table. जैसे ही आप first record पे click करोगे, it automatically goes to the first record of the table. Then when you click on the previous record, when click moves to the previous record window. जब आप previous record पे click करोगे, वो automatically previous record window पे चला जाएगा. देन द नेक्स्ट रिकॉर्ड बटन इज द नेक्स्ट रिकॉर्ड, हेल्प्स टू नेविगेट टू द नेक्स्ट रिकॉर्ड विंडो, जिस पे आप करंटली है उसके नेक्स्ट रिकॉर्ड पे ऑटोमेटिकली आप नेविगेट हो जाओगे. देन कम्स टू द लास्ट रिकॉर्ड, हेल्प्स टू मूव टू द लास्ट रिकॉर्ड ऑफ द table. Okay, so these are the four navigation, you can say the four navigation button which are available or situated at the bottom of the form windows. Navigation means that we can move through the various record, okay, by using these different navigation buttons. Clear? Yes, so now we're going to discuss about the editing records through our form. Okay, means whatever the records we have entered in this form, that we're going to edit. Okay, so now to edit record using the form, we need to view in the form view. First of all, you need to open which view. As I have discussed before that in form we have three views, that is form view, layout view and the design view. Okay, so here you have to open which view, that is the form view. In the form view we can easily edit the existing record by making them active on the screen, making the required changes and then clicking on the next button. So the steps to edit the records are given below. Means what we have to do, we have to just open the form in the form view, and this is one of the easiest ways, so that we can just click on that particular field. That field will become editable and then you can do the changes in that. Okay, and then you can click on to the next record. Okay, now how we can do that, what are the steps that we're going to discuss. First of all, open the home tab, click on the view button, drop down arrow, select the form view. You have to just go to the home tab, then click on the view button, and we have to open which view, that is the form view. As just now we have discussed that form view is the one of the easiest way so that we can edit the existing records. Clear? Then click to bring the cursor to the text box and make the necessary changes to the data. Then you have to bring the cursor to that particular position so that you can edit the data. Like here the student name written is Paresh Kumar Gupta, earlier it was Paresh Gupta, so now we have to update the record from Paresh Gupta to Paresh Kumar Gupta. Clear? So that is what written here. We have changed student name from Paresh Gupta to Paresh Kumar Gupta. Now move to the data in the next field by pressing the tab key. So just click here, this field become editable, do the changes and then click on the next field, either by pressing the tab key or just by clicking with the mouse. या तो आप यहाँ पे जाके सिंपल क्लिक कर दो तो आपकी वो फील्ड एडिटेबल हो जाएगी एंड देन यू कैन डू द चेंजेस. Similarly, either you can press the tab key so that you can automatically move to the next record. Okay, then save the changes by clicking on the save button from the quick access toolbar. Okay, once you have done with all the changes, then you need to just save it by clicking on the save button in the quick access toolbar or by pressing the shortcut key, that is Ctrl plus S, or either you can go to file and then click on save. Okay, so these are the basically you can say the process so that we can edit the record in the form view. Okay, what you need to do, you have to just open the form in the form view. Okay, then you need to just click on that particular field, means whatever the things you want to update. Like here we have to update the student name, so just click here, this field become editable, do the changes and then you just need to save it, and then you can move to the next record either by tab key or either by clicking with the mouse button. Is that clear? So now with this much I'm going to cover till editing records. Okay, so now what I want you to revise the topics whatever I have discussed in this video session. Okay, then after this we have left with only one more topic of this chapter, and then we shall start with our next chapter, that is our chapter 4. Okay children.